yep. And again, if you're having negative thoughts about yourself that are not true, it will affect your marriage because it will play heavy on your spouse and it will create a heavy atmosphere at home.
Hmm.
It's like, oh my goodness, it just can be exhausting when you have a person or you have a when you are the one who's constantly thinking negative about yourself and your spouse is trying to help bring you up out of it, but you're choosing to stay in that place of negativity.
Hmm.
It can be draining
Yeah.
uh, on on a spouse, and it can also create a very heavy atmosphere at
Hmm.
home. Yeah, so
Yeah, and I think this is a good time for a shameless plug. That's when coaching can take place. You can
yeah,
find someone who can coach you along, even for the marriage where there's not any abuse that's going on.
mm-hmm.
It's just no one is like the steps to improve just aren't there. That would be a good time for you and your spouse to get some coaching done. His wife or husband, you have a coaching business. Even for the spouse, let's say there's a wife and hey, she's trying to be a better wife. This would be a good time for you to get with Shamika. Husband, if you're trying to be a better husband, this would be a good time for you to get with me. And then we can work out a plan and steps to help move the needle to, um,
Your desired result.
yeah, your desired result into being better in your marriage to yourself first,
Yeah.
and then towards your wife, and then towards your children.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to cut it off now, but I do have something that I do want to
Go ahead.
share. Two things. One, it's interesting that we mentioned about negative thought about yourself because I think that a lot of times we get into marriage anticipating and expecting our spouse to bring that perfection to us.
Mm.
And we don't stop and think about that it's about me developing as a person in the role of a wife, in the role of a mother, in the role of, yeah, we'll just
A
stay with the
husband.
family. Yeah, the husband, in the role of a father.
Hmm.